Greetings, friends, That Gaming Author here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel. In the last episode, we went around the town of Trista, talking to the residents, and even helped out a little bit. We also did a dramatic reading by yours truly of the first chapter of a new novel, Red Moon Rose, I believe it was called. Yep. In this episode, now that we've finished everything up, it's time we progress the story. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. Returning to the dorm during the evening on a free day causes the day's activities to end. Any bonding events which have not been triggered will no longer be viewable. Let's go.
Not bad, but I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all. Better do some studying. It sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us. I do have that radio from George here. We had that Orbital radio back home, too. Never knew they made them this small, though. Let's see. Which station is Radio Trista? Ah, there we go.
It's 9 p.m. and you're listening to Radio Trista. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You found the right place to be tonight. It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abend Time, after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host. Hopefully I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, so be sure you tune in every week or you might miss them.
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice. This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
I hope life has been treating all of you well this month as we slowly near the end of April. Here in Trista, the beautiful lino flowers have passed their peak and begun to wilt. But wilting flowers are beautiful in their own way, as they serve to remind us just how fleeting this existence truly is. I'm sure many of our listeners are students, busy with the challenges of adjusting to their new lives. But what harm is there in taking a moment to admire nature every now and again? It's good for what ails you, I say.
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? To be completely clear from the outset, this exam is about more than just testing your physical strength and stamina. It's designed to hone in on how capable you are of making strategic combat decisions. Defeating your opponent quickly is a good thing, certainly, but it won't be enough to score you high marks here.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're going to have to use our heads for this one, huh?
You'll see. Anyway, let's get this month's exam started, shall we? Reen, Elliot, Gaius, you're up first. Please step forward.
Right.
Uh-oh. Got it.
You can make any preparations you deem necessary before beginning the practical exam. Opening the camp menu will allow you to customize the party's equipment and ornaments, as well as save your progress. So, with these practical exams, there are certain conditions to fulfill. If you don't fulfill them, it's okay, the story will progress anyway, but you get AP for fulfilling them. So, we're going to try doing that as much as we can. So let's go ahead and look over everyone's courts here. Let's see. Can mute or freeze enemies. I think I like the idea of giving this to Elliot for the time being. And we don't need to save. Let's go for it.
All right then. Here we go.
What's that?
A monster?
No, I'm not sensing any life coming from it at all.
That's right. Think of it like a scarecrow. Only it's a moving scarecrow, I guess. Either way, it's not alive. I've set its parameters fairly high though, so it is formidable. But if you give it your all, I'm confident you can beat it. Probably. Make good use of your Arcus's combat link abilities, for example, and I bet it'll be a piece of cake. Hint, hint.
Oh,
So that's what you're playing at.
All right, begin.
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
First off, I love this song. It's so good. Meet the following condition. No one is knocked out during the battle. So this one's a pretty easy condition to fulfill. So I'd say don't even worry about it too much. So first of all, let's go ahead and get some buffs on. I don't want to knock it out too quickly because I would like Elliot to be able to examine it.
There! Now! Got it!
right.
Alright. So, we learned Detector. Let's go ahead and use it on it.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
Alright. So, it seems pretty... like a pretty standard affair for the most part.
Leave it to me.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and start taking this fight a little more seriously, shall we? There we go.
Got it. Here we go!
Yeah! That's the part of the song I love. That Apex is so good.
Go! Gaius! Right! There!
Right. Good night.
All right.
And just like that, we're done.
Together, we're unbeatable. We won.
Don't know how, though.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent use of combat links, too. Seems like the practice you got in the old schoolhouse really paid off.
It just may have.
Oh?
Have those three been training in secret?
All right, on to the second group. Laura, Emma, Eustace. Come forward.
That was tougher than I thought it would be. It does seem like combat links are the key to fighting it effectively, though.
That's rather unfortunate.
Instructor, may I ask a question? What exactly was that marionette we just fought?
Yeah, that thing was weird.
Machine, maybe? Never seen anything else like it.
Just a little something I got roped into working with a while back. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to, but I can't deny it serves as a valuable function. And it's rather customizable, too. I mean, it did its job quite well during our test, didn't it? So there you go.
I get the feeling there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell us.
Anyway, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. But as you might recall, I told you I had a big announcement for you today, too. Are you all ready to hear what it is? I'll give you a hint. It's about a special part of Class VII's curriculum. Give up? It's really bugging you now, isn't it? Well, I'll come clean. The special task you're about to be assigned is none other than a field study.
Field study?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one bit.
You'll be split into two groups, A and B, and each sent to a different location. And while you're there, you'll be given a number of tasks to complete. Doesn't that sound like fun?
We only just got to the academy, and we're already being sent somewhere else?
Will you not be coming with us, instructor?
Oh, of course not. It'd be much too easy for you if I were there to bail you out every time the waters of life came seeping in. You've got to be cruel to be kind and all that.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to a challenge if it allows me to advance my training.
Instructor Valentine, where exactly will we be going, and when?
Ah, yes, about that. As I said, you'll be split into two groups, A and B. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these to see how the groups have been divided and where each is being sent.
Huh?
Field study, April. Group A, Reen, Elisa, Laura, Elliot. Study location, Keldic, the market town. Group B, Emma, Machias, Eustace, Fee, Gaius. Study location, Parm, the spinning town.
What?
Well, these are certainly some interesting groupings.
Keldic and Parm. Are they both in Erebonia?
Yeah, Keldic's a market town on the east side of the Empire.
And Parm is situated in the deep south. It's known for its spinners.
All that way? How irritating.
I'm less worried about where we're going than the utter lack of sense that went into these groupings.
Unbelievable.
You'll be leaving this weekend and will be out in the field for 2 days' time. Your means of reaching your respective locations will, of course, be by train. So do make sure you're thoroughly prepared, rested, and rearing to go before the big day.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the academy. You did really well, Reen.
Still haven't been able to apologize to her. We can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same group. I'm sure this is pretty awkward for her too, so I really want to say something, but when am I going to get the chance? Morning, Elisa.
Morning.
You're a
Early? We don't have to be here for another 20 minutes, you know.
Oh, well, the same goes for you. What time did you wake up?
Around 5, I think? Though I always try to be up by then.
Oh, really? Morning practice? Oh, you haven't joined any clubs, have you? So I guess not.
How does she know that? No, it's just a force of habit. I've gotten used to waking up early. You're in the lacrosse club, right? So I'm guessing you do have to deal with morning practice sometimes.
Yeah, twice a week, apparently.
I'm
really
sorry.
sorry.
Well,
why are you apologizing? That was certainly interesting. But no, I really am sorry. I knew it was just an unfortunate accident from the very beginning. I mean, I was on top of you. I kind of lost my head, and before I knew it, I'd slapped you. And you had your hands out like you were trying to catch me, right? So if anything, I should be thanking you.
Don't worry about it. That trapdoor was obviously designed so we wouldn't get hurt from the fall. If I hadn't tried to play the hero, I wouldn't have been pinned under you, and none of this would have happened.
There's no way you could have known that, though. No matter how you look at it, I'm in the wrong here. So thank you for trying to protect me. And sorry again.
No, it's... I mean, you're welcome. Sorry, I have trouble with these kinds of things. My little sister is always getting on my case for being so easily flustered.
Oh, you have a younger sister? That's a question for another time. I think I'm the same way. I've been trying to apologize for the past couple weeks now. But every time I set my mind to it, I always just wound up avoiding you.
Really? You did try to help me out in class last week, though.
Oh, you noticed. I was hoping that would give us a chance to talk. Though you didn't need my help in the end, so it didn't really do much good.
I still appreciate the thought.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, we've safely established that what happened wasn't your fault, but the result of it is another issue entirely.
The result? What are we talking about now?
Oh, come on! You have to know what I mean.
This is still in regards to the accident in the old schoolhouse, right?
Yes! Specifically, the part where your face ended up right in my... you know, and I forbid you from ever thinking about that, ever. Forget it ever happened. Are we clear?
Yes, perfectly. Trying to avoid thinking about it is just going to make it harder to forget, though.
Huh?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. A lovely day, isn't it?
You two certainly got here early. Looks like you finally managed to make up, too.
Well...
Yeah, I think we're on good terms now. Thanks for your concern.
I'm glad to hear it. It's been a bit trying watching the two of you simmer these past weeks. And I know Elisa has been desperate to apologize for her behavior this whole time.
Whoa, whoa! That's only because I thought it would be awkward for two people who aren't talking to work together in the same group. Don't go getting the wrong idea or anything.
Whatever you say.
Well, as long as the two of you have smoothed things over, that's what's important.
Now that we're all here, let's say we head out. The train's not due for a while longer, so this could be a good opportunity. We can swing by a few shops and stock up on supplies before heading to the station.
That's a good idea, actually. The Academy's facilities are supposed to be open early today, too.
Oh, that's perfect. We can make use of the engineering club's facilities before we head out, too.
Shall we depart, then?
All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. And with that, we have a full party of 4 once again, for the first time since the prologue. And Lisa and Laura are a little under-leveled, at least for the time being, but they'll catch up soon enough. In the meantime, I just wanted to see if anyone's still around here. Just to make sure we're not missing out on any flavor text. Alright. Because, I mean, if you guys have watched this playthrough long enough, you know me. I am going to talk to every single NPC in this game that I can find, at least. Speaking of which, here are our first 2 victims. And I'll be off now, Hannah. Oh, darling, I hope you have a good day. That was quite a kiss. Take care of Kurt for me, okay? They're all over each other. This has been a little habit of ours ever since we got married. It always makes me happy, though. Aw. Oh my, did you see all of that? How embarrassing. Oh, would you look at the time? I should go wake Kurt up. Okay, I mean, Kurt's asleep, so I assume we just can't barge into the house. Well, we can see Mick, though. So I hear you're cutting class for a little trip into Keldic. No, that little trip is technically for class. Oh, right. Well, try to stay out of trouble over there. Some of the folks over there can get pretty territorial. Noted. I wonder who he's talking about, though. I don't know how he expects us to be careful when he won't tell us who we're supposed to be careful of. I think I opened this place up way too early today. Now seems as good a time as any to close up shop. Fair enough. Hang on, you know what? Let's see. Okay, so the curios are going to be the same. But as for what you got... Let's see. Any good quartz we might have. Oh, we can exchange... Ah, but it also costs a U material. That makes things a little more complex, unfortunately, but that's alright. Okay, nothing I really want from here. I thought I'd check anyway. It's good, like I said before, it's good to be diligent when playing this. You never know what you might find. It's always important to make sure the flowers are watered first thing in the morning. Deprive them of that, and they'll lose their ability to grow. Think of them as children who need a good breakfast. Watering flowers first thing in the morning is the key to them growing up healthily. Think of them as children who need a good breakfast. Okay. Doesn't look like anyone's outside here exactly. Brandon, who's something of an organizer for Trista's shopping district, suggested we open early on your field study days. We thought that was a fine idea, but have no fear. The early hour won't hinder our devotion to the highest level of service. Even the mornings now are getting warm. Perhaps you'd be interested in some lighter clothing to keep yourself cool on the train. Alright, let's see. What do you have? Oh, decent equipment, actually. Let's go ahead and grab one for Rain, one for Elliot, one for Elisa, and there you go. And then we have equipment for these two as well. Perfect. And let's go ahead and sell what we're not using. Actually, there we go. I knew there was a faster way to do that. Oh, we don't want to sell those. Alright, we should be good to go on armor at least. We're gonna have to check back with the school to see if everyone's weapons are up to par. Oh, you're all from Class 7, aren't you? I've heard all about your field studies. We've opened the store earlier than usual just for you, so pop in if you need anything. Also, good luck with everything. Thanks, we appreciate it. She's so sweet, she's making me blush. I got up early to help with opening the store for you all. Good luck on your field study. Aw. We'll definitely do our best. Yo, Brandon. Toa told us everything there is to know about your field studies. Most of the shops will open earlier on the days you're heading out from now on. Take it as our way of saying thanks to the Student Council for their help. Make sure you're fully stocked and ready to roll before you head out. Most of the shops will open earlier when you're leaving on a field study. Make sure you're fully stocked and ready to roll before you head out. Alright, let's see. So I think we're good for the most part. Don't really need anything from here either. And we don't want to head to the station yet. Going there will progress the story, so... let's actually head around... oh, wait. Are they not going to let me go this way, or... oh! Hello.
Why does the sun have to be so bright? Maybe I should go buy myself a coffee.
I guess she must work at the radio station. She looked dead on her feet.
Radio Trista has some late-night broadcasts, so she was probably up all night.
Oh? I wouldn't have taken you for the radio listening type. Maybe I should tune in sometime too.
I believe we've spent more than enough time here. As soon as we've finished preparing, we should head to the station.
That's a good idea. Will they not let me in, though? Okay. Let's see. Does she happen to be in the cafe? Doesn't look like it. Taking the train, huh? Might as well buy a little snack for the trip, right? Nothing brings out the best in the scenery passing by you like a good bite to eat. Okay, and then basically just the same thing. I think there's still one more person to talk to up here. Oh? Maybe she's not here. Okay. We only have a few more places to look here in town. Not sure how many of them are open right now, though, but might as well give them a look. Let's check out the bookstore, first of all. Alright, no one else in here. Hey there. I knew you'd all be leaving early, but it's still somewhat strange to see any students awake at this hour. How about a book for your journey? Reading is a good way to take your mind off of a rocky train. Okay. Anything new? Not really. I don't really need those books to improve ranks with everyone, because, I mean, those will just increase naturally as we play the game, so no need for that. I'm assuming we won't be able to go in here yet. Can we fish, though? That's the big question. Nothing like starting off your day with your rod in your hands and your line in the water. I'm kind of in a carp mood today, so let's see if I can catch some. Okay. Okay, we can't fish now. Let's actually see if we can trade any points for anything good. Now, it looks like he has all the same stuff as normal. We'll have to work on our fishing rank as we continue throughout the game. Let's check out the chapel. Well, the chapel should be open. Because I'm going to say, they're usually open at, like, most hours. Rosine came to visit this morning before making her way to the academy. My, what a diligent girl. Quite a lovely one, too. I'm certain she'll become a splendid sister in the future. I'm certain Rosine has what it takes to become an excellent sister. All I need to do now is prepare a habit for her. I always get caught on the doors, my goodness. Oh, there you are. Every morning I make sure to come here and pray. How about you all join me? Adios might smile on your journey if you do. Oh, Adios, please let today remain a peaceful one. I hear that you'll be leaving the academy briefly to conduct a field study. Please, do be careful while you're away. And never forget that Adios is always with you, regardless of where you are. Please, okay, then that's just the same. Alright, well, thank you. We'll be sure to keep that in mind. Alright, I don't think the dorms are open. Might as well see if there's anyone by them. Oh yeah, that's definitely closed. Let's check out the upper class students. How are you guys looking? Okay, so you're still out here. Oh, good morning. We don't usually see visitors at this hour. If your business isn't urgent, though, might I request that you come back later? Some of the students are still sleeping, and we wouldn't want to wake them up. Okay. So, basically the same thing. But, like I said, it's very important to just stay diligent. Let's check out the academy. Oh, hello there. Pretty surprising to see students here so early. I haven't even finished my cleaning yet. The instructors are here, but without the rest of the staff, I don't know if there's a whole lot for you to do. Try not to loiter around too much, I guess. Okay. Again, always gotta check to see if they have anything new to say. Oh, she's not here. That's a surprise. She probably isn't awake yet. You're heading out on your field study today, aren't you? Do take care. I look forward to seeing all of you in my next medical science class with all your fingers and toes intact. Understood. We'll be sure to take care of ourselves. Who knows what could happen while you're out on your field study? Make sure to stock up on medical supplies and the like before you head out. Oh yeah. Stocking up on supplies is quite important, and we'll definitely be taking care of that. I make it a point to be 120% prepared before class begins. The last thing I'd want is to let my inexperience be a bother to my students. Best of luck on your field study. I'll be sure to work just as hard back here. What is the purpose of these bizarre field studies, I wonder? If you have the time and money to travel, could it not be better spent on, oh, I don't know, some sort of practical class? Regardless, do try to limit the amount of shame you bring upon the Academy's name while you are away. First a new class and now field studies. This Academy's historic curriculum is going to the dogs. Be sure not to tarnish this Academy's great name on your little trip. We'll try. Oh, he's still here. You leave on a field study today, don't you? This will be the first time you conduct academic work outside the Academy grounds, so be sure to always remain on point. I'm still not entirely sure what the purpose of these field studies is, though. Well, I'd be ruining the surprise if I were to divulge all of that here. Regardless, there is no doubt you will have the chance to witness things that you otherwise wouldn't. I pray that you all come back having learned countless new things. We will try, sir. There is no doubt that you will have the chance to witness things that you otherwise wouldn't. I pray that you all come back having learned countless new things. Now, of course. Like Green said, we'll try. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anyone else, so let's go ahead and head on upstairs. Oh, there's only one person to talk to here? We'll definitely try the roof as well. Oh, hey Rosine. Good morning. I see I'm not the only one up rather early. I always make my way to the church to pray in the morning, so I've grown accustomed to waking up early. It's rather relaxing when you have to arrive to class early, too. I may have woken up slightly too early today, though. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that an early rise feels pleasant. It really does. I love waking up early. I stay up way too late sometimes, though. Okay, no one to talk to here. So, nothing for it but to head back outside and see who else is around to talk to. I don't assume anyone would be on the field, but might as well... Oh, okay, there are a couple people, actually. Let's go ahead and look. You're looking as grand as ever, Whitcomb. What say you show you off to the new recruits later? I must say, Paula's enthusiasm has taken me by surprise. Not everyone would show up the very morning after joining a club. She's really something. Nothing gets me motivated like an early morning start. We have to get up early to take care of the horses too. Looks like this club is perfect for me. I used to help my family work in the fields back home, so I'm used to getting an early start. Could this club be any more perfect? Aw, glad to know you're having a good time. Morning, Elisa. Good morning. You look surprisingly chipper given how early it is. Well, I actually really like morning practice. No better way to wake yourself up. You're off on a field study today, right? Kick that field study's ass and tell me all about it when you're done. Thanks, I'll try. Teresa can't really make morning practice thanks to her low blood pressure. So you're going to be joining me in her place once you're back. Sure. Sounds like clubs are going pretty well. And I mean, we only just started too, so it's off to a good start, and I can imagine the rest of it's going to be pretty nice. Can we go into the... Okay, we can't. Thought I might as well try, though. I'm up bright and early every morning to come check on the plants here. One of the plants that I was worried about finally began to sprout today. This is just one of the many reasons I love gardening. Seeing the flower beds develop day by day is truly an enriching experience. This is just one of the many reasons I love gardening. Well, that's nice. Gardening can certainly be pleasant. It's not my cup of tea exactly, but I like it to an extent. I much prefer letting nature just do its thing. You're heading out on field study today, aren't you? Feels pretty good to see all our hard work finally paying off like this. Never mind, it's nothing important. What is important, though, is making sure you're well prepared before we send you off. If you need me to take a look at your Arcus, just ask. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and upgrade some slots for some of our other characters here. So let's see. Elisa is going to be another primary magic caster, so let's go ahead and give her some more EP. I almost said SP. That's a completely different thing. We'll open up line 2 for her. And you know what? We still have some, so let's go ahead and see what we have in terms of chords. So she's got Heat Wave. That's a pretty decent spell. And then, what do you have in terms of your general art? So she's got Thelos, so that's like that's a reviving ability. So if someone dies, you can go ahead and just save them. Yeah, let's go ahead and give her that. And Information allows you to see data on enemies yet to be analyzed. Pretty nice if I say so myself. And we don't want to give her a healing ability. I feel like that's kind of unnecessary. So let's give her Shield 1. Because we're not really going to have her be using magic very much. And then for line 2, what can we give you? I feel like she'd benefit from having attack 1. Oh, whoops. Or actually, let's give her a little more speed. There we go. So far, everyone's looking good. We'll eventually do more modifications. Actually, let's go ahead and see. Oh, we don't have enough. We only have 1 U material, though. Okay, so we can't upgrade their weapons yet anyway. That's fine. I don't want to do too much customization quite yet, because it's still very early in the game. We'll have plenty of time to grind for it later, though. Oh, there we go. I don't usually open up shop until 9. But you got your field study today, so I figured I'd open early. Hopefully you're so moved by me dragging myself out of bed early for you that you feel obligated to buy loads of stuff. We're very grateful for that. Okay. So let's see. Nothing exactly better than what we already have, so that's fine. Oh my, we don't usually get many students here this early in the morning. I mean, we do get a few. Some students like to come and get breakfast here. Speaking of, you might want to order some. If that sounds like your cup of tea, feel free to order something. Nah, I'm good. Oh, hey! You won't see me around here too often. Normally everything I eat comes from a can, but I just ran out. It's not a shot against the food or anything. It's actually pretty tasty for the price. I just usually can't be bothered with walking over here from the main building. Now this is a pretty interesting article. Boosting the output of orbital mechanisms through the mass parallel processing seems pretty handy. Maybe I should pass this along to George. Okay, I thought I saw someone else, but it doesn't look like it. I finished preparing all the ingredients for today's breakfast yesterday. You're welcome to eat here if you want. Okay, thank you. That's much appreciated. go ahead and see if there's anyone upstairs. Oh, Toto might be in here. Morning, everyone. Good morning. You're here awful early. Well, I've got a lot of work to take care of today, so I might as well get a jump start on it before lessons start. Wow, that's some real dedication. Oh yeah, you have your field study today, right? I'm sure it'll be hard work, but the instructors wouldn't send you out if it wouldn't pay off in the end. So give everything you've got, and be sure to tell me all about it when you get back. We will. Thanks for the support. We won't let you down. Your field studies will be tough, but I'm sure they'll help you all learn and grow. Go out there, do what you have to, and come back safe and sound. Alright. I think there's only one more place to check. I'm gonna check upstairs just to see if there's anyone up here. Just on the off chance that someone actually is. No one is, so that's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and head next door and see if there's anyone to talk to in the library. Oh, hey, Instructor Thomas. Heading to Keldic for your very first field study? Oh, how enviable. It's home to some of the finest produce in the entire Empire. I can only imagine the meals you all have. Oh, and how could I forget the Lunaria Nature Park? I've read that it's a wonderful place for a hike. I have to admit that I'm jealous. I've always wanted to take a vacation there. It's pretty much the exact opposite of a vacation. In ancient times, the people of Keldic greatly revered the spirits of the region. I can hardly contain my envy. I'm tempted to cast all my work aside and tag along. I mean, it'd be cool to have you and all, but I'm pretty sure you can't really do that, given, you have a job to do. Alright. Looks like we've spoken to everyone. Done everything we can to prepare before our grand journey to the market town of Keldic. So, with that being said, next time on Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel, we are going to head forward towards the station and begin the journey to our very first field study. I'll see you guys then.